Welcome back to Disco, guys. So, yeah, everything hit the fan in the last episode. We had the big showdown with the three Cronel soldiers, two of which we'd not even met before. One of which we didn't even know existed. Right? We knew that the three came here, but it turned out there were three normal soldiers and their commander, which was Lely. I feel like maybe I didn't articulate what I was thinking too much. I think I was just kind of caught up in the tension of the whole thing. Because I guess it's kind of the most action-packed thing, at least in my playthrough, that we've come across so far. But I don't know how differently that could have gone. Maybe if we would have had the armor on, which was what I felt the most annoyed about at the time. But I'm okay with it at the minute because maybe we wouldn't have had as good of a suggestion buff, but it felt inevitable. It felt like someone was going to get shot regardless of what we did, but maybe how we've played the game, maybe if Clashy would have been there in handcuffs, maybe if we captured Ruby or killed Ruby, there could have been some way of placating them. I don't know, but I thought the game was about to end. I thought we died. And I was thinking if we would have had the armor on, we wouldn't have died. But I guess we got shot in the legs, so that bit part of us wouldn't have been protected because I don't know. It's not leggings that we have, right? Greaves? I don't think they go all the way up. Yeah, they're just up to the knee. So what I'm yeah. So anyway, we've still got the case to solve now, and I'm basically. I don't want to have to see this armor ever again. It's a painful reminder. So we're going to put some more stylish gloves on. We've only got the half-light gloves and... Where are the other ones? Oh, Electrochem, half-light. Let's get these ones on. And then I'd like to have a stylish hat on. I know we don't get much of a buff from it, but it's a little bit nicer, right? I'm not too bothered about buffing intellect at the minute, so I'll get our empathy glasses back on. And Inland Empire and Volition. That's pain threshold. I forgot about that. Should we just go drama bow tie? I don't know. I'll stick with this for now, and maybe change the shirt that we've got on. What did I want to do? No, I think I'm happy with that build. Tools-wise, I don't think we need anything. We could maybe have the sword out. But yeah. So, yeah, I get in this situation, because from having looked back, 6 people are dead. The 3 Cronel soldiers all died, and 3 of the Hardy boys died. Fat Angus definitely, and there were 2 more, and Titus is in a critical state in hospital, I believe. I really thought that we'd both died. I was really worried that Kimmy had died. So that's why I was kind of speechless as we were going through that whole section with the reptilian brain and the limbic system. I was just like lost for words. So I don't know how much different it would have all been if we would have arrested Clashy, if we would have gone after Ruby instead of letting her go, if we would have maybe found the bullet traces or something along those lines. But we've still got plenty more to do. And I obviously I didn't look at it at the time, but when we warned Kimmy, it said that he trusted us. I think he trusts us, or regards us as a true friend or something, which I'm really happy about. I think we've confided in him quite a bit, so let's investigate our room as it is now, nice and clean. Nearly replaced glass, shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. Okay, so there's the roads are opened now. Interesting. Their music playing. This stereo 8-player has been reunited with its right speaker. The fan. What do you call
fan
this?
stands still.
Pull on the light bulb now?
The lights are on.
Sweet. Let's see if the mirror's changed, which would be interesting, right? You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Nice. Anything for the mirror?
The bathroom mirror has been wiped.
No, we can't change our expression. Kimmy, let's see how organised your room is. We read his diary. The alarm's set for 6:50 a.m. And we have a skill point as well. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, and antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Gart open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thanks for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself. I'm such a burden. I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness, behind darkness, behind darkness. I thought I was dead for a moment. Yeah, I really did think I was dead.
Back there on the plaza, I think you very nearly had a heart attack. Alcoholism has damaged you more than bullets have. We should go.
Okay.
I am sure neither of us feels...
Okay. Alright, so we need to head to Clashy's room again. The snowstorm. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Are we actually limping? No, we can run. Looks like she's left something on the table, a note for us. So, I mean, it's difficult to say whether we've been had by Clashy. I mean, I don't know how much truth there was in her backstory about why she was fleeing, but I don't think she killed Lily, so... But, I mean, they would still need to be detained for questioning, right? But it's just whether we feel like we were... I don't know. Were we manipulated by not arresting her? I'm not sure.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
Sounds like a bribe. The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What would this gift be, Kimmy?
I am not drawing my gun, yet, but I don't like gifts.
What if it's a grenade?
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
She left very quickly.
It's hardly surprising.
Let's be ready for a surprise then. We have a gun, but let's equip a sword. Is there anything spare in this?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush.
Yeah, she cleaned out all the drugs.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Right, let's head up. Watch out for my sword, Kimmy. It's sharp. The FALN tracksuit bottoms don't look so ridiculous when you're covering up the logo, so they kind of look a bit similar to kind of Kimmy's pants, you know, that are tapered. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger, drawn taut. It rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Huh. Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
He nods. There are ruins on that islet, a sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
The lieutenant looks out the window and onto the bay.
But how did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
True.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The
Very
question
true.
is, should we trust her?
I don't know,
Indeed, neither do I.
to be honest, right? I mean, she could be helping us, but she also has to help herself, because even if she didn't kill him, which she obviously hasn't, or maybe she had something to do with killing him, but she didn't pull the trigger, she can't even come in to cooperate, because that's going to ruin her life as well, I suppose. So, if that story's true. This is also a location we've yet to rule out.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic, or are you just tired, mate? We need to go to the island.
The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water. He is trying to justify it to himself. There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
I don't have anything to say, this is just something we have to do, Kim. I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one on the island, from the coin-operated viewer. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. I remember an anti-aircraft gun.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
I'm going. Are you in, Kimmy? Kim, let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian could help.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Right, we've got 2 skill points. I did say I was going to put one into perception, didn't I? Because I've not put any into it. Yeah, I'm kind of giving up on intellect a bit and kind of feeling going full psyche. I've got more points in suggestion than I do in empathy. I've just got a lot of items buffing empathy. So I might just put one more into empathy and then one into, maybe into perception. I feel like savoir-faire's been quite quiet recently, so actually I think I'm going to go empathy and savoir-faire. Okay, we need to go to the island. So I don't think we can do la responsibility. Oh, we need to ring the station. Check the boardwalk. What? Oh, I guess we've ruled it out. Okay. That'll probably be on the island. We've not sent the body off yet. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to find the last bit of armor. Was it a helmet? I think it was a helmet. It's a relief that Kimmy's still here, guys. Was it with Kimmy or no? It was either for telling Kimmy to look behind him, or no, I think it was for the Molotov with the tie. I hit a 3, didn't I? A 2 and a 1. That's so close to Snake Eyes. I think I noticed it in the moment, but so much was happening. Threads tied to the antenna. Right, we've got a quicker way down. Let's go and thank Gart, I suppose. I like holding the sword because it kind of looks like a walking stick with this like kind of whole get up we've got on. It looks pretty good. We can run. Come on now. Let's head down. But yeah, we should probably go to Fleet and buy some healing items in light of how fragile we are. You're still here, gendarme. Hey, Gart.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I'm just thinking, I wonder if we would have arrested Clashy, because I don't know if we would have been able to send, if she would have been picked up and sent to the station. Maybe Judith and the other chap with the wig on would have done it for us. Maybe we would have just locked her in a room, handcuffed. Maybe Gart would have let her out, and the same thing would have happened. Maybe not. Thanks, Gart. Let's be genuine with him. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
So maybe if we would have stood back, he wouldn't be as gracious.
I give credit where credit is due, and that was a crazy move. Crazy effective. Petroleum bomb. Never seen anything like that. I was there until it struck him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He clears his throat.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now.
Thank you.
This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Okay, I'm alright with him now, to a degree. Where did everyone go, Gart?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
I can't say his name properly because of my accent. I don't pronounce T's in the middle of words. And if I do, it kind of sounds unnatural. So it just kind of sounds like... like my own name suffers from that, right? Okay. What happens to the dude in the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here. And many people wear sunglasses inside lately.
That was our old partner.
Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Just nod.
He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that 3. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
Oh, what a bunch of losers. Oh, that was awesome. Thanks, Gart.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
See ya. Okay, that was funny. What the hell? I thought Titus was shot up.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Fellas, what the hell?
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
We're a man of the people now. All it took was murdering 3 people.
There I was, thinking, Where are we gonna find a tin opener large enough for those cans? Then Capo Loco shows up and just sets a man on fire.
Yeah.
Impressive shit, Copper. None of us would be breathing right now if it wasn't for... I guess what I'm trying to say here is... thank you.
He pauses and extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Shake it. No need to thank me, just doing my job. This was a pillow fight compared to the gloaming that's soon at hand. We shall all perish in the coming cleanse. Jesus. I superstarred the shit out of that. Actually, I just came to say goodbye. Shake his hand and nod in silence. Don't shake. Look, I need to talk to you. Oh, let's be flamboyant. I superstarred the shit out of that.
Dick Mullen on steroids. Glenn would have liked you had he gotten to... Never mind.
A sad smile passes over his bruised face. Maybe that was a bit insensitive.
There's a lump in his throat when he thinks of Glenn, lying on the plaza mosaic, bleeding.
I'm sorry about your mates.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus... he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
Hold on, where's that Shanky fella? They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that. We are born into this world to die, it seems. Maybe there's redemption in that. At least it ends one day. Hold on, where's Shanky?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
He didn't like him. That only makes it worse.
They were good people, I guess, then, Titus. Sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
What does that mean?
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
I do kind of hate sayings like that because no one lives every day like it's their last. Otherwise, you'd be completely reckless and then you'd wake up tomorrow and everything would have gone wrong.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
Well said, Eugene. What's going to happen to you guys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members.
Yeah.
There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy boys.
Do you know where Clashy went?
Don't know. Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
He's been bitten by love.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Yeah, Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Okay, got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey. His clenched jaw says otherwise. If anything, it's another score for him to settle one day. It'll have to wait for now.
Any idea what I should be doing now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest bird of milkers in all Revachol.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
Oh, Kimmy's so deadpan.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
Titus's response is completely unironic. So long, chaps. Be good. So I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
RCM could use a man like you, Titus. Think about it.
I will, capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, because the Hardy boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Bino Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, those guys were alright in the end. But we look so sharp. Right, out we go. Let's ring up about this connection to Madre. See what the square looks like. The guy who had the full armor set on, the sniper, looked really awesome. The one who Kimmy shot right in the eye.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
One day I will return to your side. Un jour je serai de retour près de something. So that one day I will return to your side.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy finally found the words for a masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Isn't this going to blow up his car? Step back, Kimmy.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message. What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those.
Disco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Awesome, man. Our thoughts just completed.
The Insulindium miracle. It's easy. You know the poem by heart because you were taught it at school. It is one of the Volta Dolmar mantras, repeated on the voyage that lead to the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. And the words mean, nothing will be changed about the light. Colors like grey and brown, all printed on top of each other. I found a blank white spot. All the others looked up. What a beautiful day. What beautiful weather. But all I heard was the printing machine. What strange words to celebrate a new world.
All white checks unlocked. Interesting. I mean, most of them are going to be too difficult. But we can try them at least. Tommy's still here. He's got a check we can do, but let's go and ask about Madre first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st. Wait. Are we we're 41st, right?
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in.
Yeah.
Firewalker, over.
Jules, I found my badge.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
I found my gun as well.
10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre's peon. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
There's a pause as he seems to mull it over behind his enormous radio microphone. Well, there's been some talk, sir, he finally says reluctantly. Some talk? What does it even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Revachol. My reputation precedes me. I want to know that I would never ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. What does that mean? What exactly have they been saying, Jules?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Alright, cheers, Jules.
Roger that. 10-10. Over.
Alright. We might as well do as many white checks as possible, right, before we head to the island. So, Tommy is conceptualization. I don't think we've got much for this. I think we've got maybe one item that buffs this. Right? Yeah, the shirt. Was there one more? Yeah, jacket. Alright, Tommy, let's spit some poetry.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of.
Alive,
Sort of alive?
Alive, limping, and with a punctured lung, mate.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
Loose ends to tie up, mate.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met Ruby.
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire? The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
I don't know, I kind of feel like he'd like to know what happened to her. She slipped away.
Oof, good on her. And good on you, too. Better focus your efforts on the bad guys. Mercs and such. Plenty of baddies to go around. And she didn't do it. Believe me, if it's something bad, then she didn't do it. Didn't know her for long, but I know people.
He's relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
Alright. 28%. Hit me.
No. Just no. This guy has amazing willpower.
The box of sunglasses is conceptualization, and so is Measurehead, and so is the backyard wall. So let's go talk to Sealang, or go to Sealang at least. You got some new gear, Sealang?
The shine on.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them with net worth. Go over and ask him.
Let's try it again.
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor.
Oh, that visor is perfect.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
We might as well take these if we need an
A good
electrochemistry.
starter pair, officer.
An electrochemistry boost, right? These death-tinted shades come with an odd longing for self-destruction. They're ugly. You don't even need a mirror to know this. Describing them's futile. Better get a glass of wine. -1 to logic. Suicidal ideations. Jeez. Have you got anything extra for me, mate?
You keep coming.
If he really
Never mind. We already did the... Is it rhetoric?
Wow.
Well, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell. You know what that is?
Awesome.
Cool. That's cool.
Thanks, Sealing. Right, that's another conceptualization we've missed. We'll go to the back wall, then we'll go and talk to bloody Measurehead. We can maybe talk to Cindy as well, right?
just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Come on, 3%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
we hit 1-6.
It's a
Why must we stop to...
Alright, Measurehead. I don't like you. You don't like me. We've got to hit a double 6 at one point. I know we've hit one for the mirror, right? Racist lorry driver's gone. I need to go to Freet to just pick up some more health replenishments, right? Because things might go badly still. I mean, because we don't really have the suspect locked in yet.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Okay, here.
No, it's a fair.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I should have just bought the one that's worth 3, right? Was that better value? How's my maths? Yeah, it would have been. I just spent 270, didn't I? Instead of 250. Think before you shop, Matt. Hey there, mañana.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood. adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with the boyadero lifestyle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. Not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Alright, so where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
Can't help me get in.
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
What's next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
Kiss you a small wink. What are you going to be doing?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
He surveys the red flags draped from the harbour gates. Try not to get shot, manana.
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
His grin is as wide as a desert. Alright, let's do measure head. Oh, snap, he's gone. Fair enough. Cowardly measure head. That's locked now then, yeah? Yeah, so we can't get inside that container now. Oh man. Right, let's have a look at these. Yeah, red. Alright, let's get our outfit fixed. That was it, right? Yeah. Okay, what are the checks? They were all physical checks, right? The novelty dice maker. How many shivers boosts have we got? We've got one, yeah. I think we've got maybe one more. It's going to be tough to hit, dude. Yeah, 2, 3. Okay. We'll go and do that. We'll go and try and hit this shivers check. I don't think I'm going to bother with any of the impossible physical instrument checks. We should probably talk to Kuno, right? Right, ice cream maker.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Oh, there's no check available anymore. Weird. How's the body doing? I wonder. I'm sure it's fine. Let's go talk to the dice maker. It really does look like a walking stick. I quite like it. We just, you know, we need some better pants, but this is like the best stat boost we have. So, I might have to take it off though. All right, I'll try not to pull my pants down this time. Right. Okay, we've got the RCM jacket. We've got the the scarf, sorry, and the t-shirt. We look horrendous. Hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Why haven't you failed? Come on, we've got to hit one of these low ones.
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do.
Bollocks. How many times have we missed those high checks, dude? Just to constantly get slapped in the face by the low ones. Damn it. Let's go try and lift the barbell up again. Might as well do as many of these as we can, right? This was a physical instrument. Okay, physical instrument. The vest. We did have a few physical instrument buffs. Pain threshold. Oh, we're already getting a physical instrument buff from the pants. That's it then, right? Pretty sure that's it. Yep. We've got no minuses, have we? Right, let's do it.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
Come on, dude,
like
this
a
isn't
dog
that low.
for its master.
Finally! Yes! Impress Kimmy. Hernia!
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
I'm a true champion.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to.
Sweet.
Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Good technique.
Thank you. That didn't really benefit us all that much, did it? Alright, fine. Majorhead's not there. We can't get to that. Well, no, we can't get to that. We don't need to do that one. Got a few boosts to pain threshold, right? Yeah, so we could quickly go to. We could go back to the bookshop here and try these out. I'm just going to do these one last time, guys. Sorry if this is we're not getting to the island, but that's going to be in the next episode, I anticipate. The man from Hyendal, where was that? It must have been down here. Okay. First things first, get the sword back on. Man from Hyendal is pain threshold. Okay, pain threshold. Some of the armor did that, right? Is that our... Oh, yeah, the scarf. Okay, that looks pretty sharp, dude. Mesk Banger's silk scarf. Quite like that. I don't think there was another one. No. Is it this one?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyendal somewhere.
Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyendal. in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyamdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman.
Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyamdal novels.
Oh, dude, I'm 25% sure. Flipping heck. Right, don't need to do those 3. I don't know if he's reappeared. But we've got the interfacing one, which we only have the gloves for that, correct? So this one will be pretty impossible. Hold on. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine.
Several the maps look old.
and
This large map, Ozon, disintegrating. In the northeast, a dust mites you can. Lost little. The ocean break connections to other worlds. 850 million. The north coast of to the east, Huron. It's somewhere. It's so small. No, this is somewhere.
Oh, was it this?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Medicinal purposes of the pale. I think we really need to read that. I'm buying this.
Indeed. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Where's this map then? I thought these were the maps. Map wall. Right, let's read this book, because it's about the pale. I really like this necktie. Our Inland Empire is quite low with this, but I'm fine with that. I just really like this necktie. It kind of matches the shoes, right? Alright. We've got a new book. We've not read a book for... Did we never read this? Right, a small green book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression. Although it's hard to figure out why, it describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pale. Some of which sounds implausible at best. Okay, this is fascinating. I really want to know more about the pale.
Medicinal purposes of the pale. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols.
Let's have a look.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
Pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
Any hangover cures?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Yeah, alright, Buck, let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Ginger root, a sprig of fresh mint, common meadow rue. Ginger root. I always choose ginger things.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
I'm going to pick number 1 for a personal reason because my late grandfather, who's Scottish, he would always, if you want, like if it was Christmas Day, and you know he was having a little celebratory drink, he'd ask for a wee dram of whiskey. So, a dram of whiskey.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
So what have we bought? Ginger root, whiskey, that would probably be quite nice. Some wild ginseng root.
The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing, but its medicinal value is suspect, to say the least.
It's got whiskey in
Safe
it.
to say it won't cure your hangover.
Hair of the dog, right?
Would you like to try again?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. First, choose a base.
Okay,
Next,
ginger
you'll need to
root,
combine.
birch bark.
Lastly, is there anything else?
Ginseng.
The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing. Would you like to try?
Yeah, let's try
Very
again.
well.
Ginger
Next,
root.
you'll need to combine the base ingredient with.
Paste.
Lastly, is there anything else?
Ginseng.
The tincture you've invented sound. Would you like to try? Very
Okay,
well.
okay.
First, choose a base.
Common meadow
ingredient.
rue.
Next, you'll need to combine the
Whiskey.
Lastly, is there anything?
Ginseng.
The tincture you've invented sound. Would you like to try? Very well.
Will this ever work?
First, next,
Rue.
you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Whiskey.
Lastly, is the
Pomegranate.
tincture you've invented. Would you like to try? Very
Yes.
well. First,
Rue.
choose. Next, you'll need to combine.
Whiskey.
Lastly, is there anything?
Sugar.
You've created a delicious
Oh.
tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy and focus, though, in your experience, it's only done the opposite. Would you like to try again? Very
Yes.
well. First,
Mint,
next, you'll need to.
whiskey,
Lastly, is there
sugar.
You've created a delicious tincture of. Would you like to try again? Very well. First,
Mint.
next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate.
tea.
Lastly, is there anything else?
Sugar.
You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to. Would
Okay,
you like
never
to try
mind.
again? You close the book and find yourself.
Okay. Right, we've got a thought coming here, at least.
Cop of the Apocalypse. It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no, the event will belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect would ever come to pass. You can only sense the shape of it, like a cavity, a pit opening up in your stomach, a throat into which the world will vanish. The streets, the grass, the stars, all will be rolled back. By whom? By what? And how? You don't know. All you know is you're not joking around.
Yeah, it does seem like our death might be the conclusion of the game, right? A heart attack or something. Learning cap for Inland Empire and Shivers raised to 6. Not sure how much I like that. We could really go all in on Shivers if we get enough points, right? I'm thinking we maybe get rid of some of these thoughts with the next skill point. Let's have a little think. +1 to pain threshold and psyche learning caps I like. Learning cap for perception and drugs give us +1 physical, that's good. All endurance wise checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Pointless, we need to get rid of that one. So volumetric shit compressor, we can get rid of him. Jamais vu. +1 XP for every orb clicked, and all, yeah, intellect caps raised. I'm happy with that. Volition and logic caps raised. We've not put a single point into logic. So Kingdom of Conscience is a bit pointless. Jamrock Shuffle. Might as well keep that for the next bit. +2 to Perception. Pretty useful. Bonus from the Thought. The healing thing. Okay. Visual Calculus. Okay, so Suggestion and Composure raised. So I like some kind of superstar. We can get rid of this. I'm not too bothered about either of these any of these top ones. So next skill point, we're going to get rid of one of these thoughts because I think we'll just get rid of volumetric shit compressor first, because there's maybe 4 of these thoughts that are pretty useless for our build. I mean. Alright then, guys, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave that episode there. We know where we're going. We just had to check in with everyone, try a bunch of these checks one last time before we head over to Lillian and she directs us to the island, where we will hopefully find out who's done this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a thumbs up if you did, and just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you back in Revachol.